Good day, distinguished professors, doctors, and scholars. My name is Matt Footing, and I'll be presenting the preparation and characterization of arginate chitosan nanoparticles as a drug delivery system for oral administration of lipophilic compounds. This will be the outline of my presentation. Low solubility of oily drugs in water leads to poor absorption and bioavailability of administered drugs in biological systems. An ideal oral drug delivery system should provide a stable environment to ensure that the main fraction of the therapeutic compound will be biologically active during both particle processes and drug release. Nanoparticles are stable systems suitable for providing targeted drug release and to enhance the efficacy and the bioavailability of poorly soluble drugs. The use of cyclodextrin to encapsulate nanoparticles has gained popularity because they can easily form inclusion complexes with hydrophobic molecules of suitable size, where such complexes can alter the physical, chemical, and the biological properties of the encapsulated drugs. Arginate and chitosan are biodegradable and biocompatible polymers which are suitable for pharmaceutical use. Arginate and chitosan nanogels have been developed as stimuli-responsive materials which can undergo abrupt volume change in response to small changes in environmental parameters such as temperature, pH, ionic strength. This unique characteristic is of great interest in drug delivery, cell encapsulation, and tissue engineering. Upon mixing the carbonyl residue of arginate and the amine group of chitosan, they can interact ionically to form a polyelectrolyte complex. The easy solubility of chitosan in low pH will be prevented by the arginate network, while the possible dissolution of arginate at higher pH will be prevented by the presence of chitosan. Swelling of such a system in the stomach should be minimal, thus the drug release will also be minimal. Herein, we are reporting on a formulation of beta-cyclodextrin, targeting oil-loaded arginate chitosan nanoparticles. Beta-cyclodextrin forms a complex with the oil and retains it within the core of arginate and chitosan nanoparticles, which may decrease degradation of the encapsulated lipophilic compounds in gastric environment and allow a controlled release. In this case, we are going to use targeted oil as a model drug. An inclusion complex of targeted oil and beta-cyclodextrin was prepared by the co-precipitation method, whereby targeted oil was added to beta-cyclodextrin. The precipitate was centrifuged, freeze-dried, and we were able to obtain our inclusion complex in the form of a powder. Beta-cyclodextrin targeted oil loaded with arginate and chitosan nanoparticles were prepared in a modified three-step procedure based on the ionotropic pre-gelation of polyanion with calcium chloride followed by polycationic cross-linking. We also did an assay of drug content of the inclusion complex as well as the nanoparticles according to the following procedure. Association efficiency was also assessed as well as the percentage yield of nanoparticles. In vitro release studies were performed. The oil release study was performed using the dialysis method. UV-Vis analysis was performed on the inclusion complex. The maximum absorbance wavelength of targeted oil was 294 nanometers in the black curve, representing the UV absorption band for a conjugated dyeing system. The spectrum of Tarety oil and beta-cyclodextrin physical mixture showed a peak at 293, which was almost identical to that of Tarety oil. However, the absorption maxima of beta-cyclodextrin oil inclusion complex was significantly hypsochromically shifted to 274 nanometers. The shift confirms an interaction between Tarety oil and beta-cyclodextrin. We also used nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy to analyze our inclusion complex. The successful preparation of our inclusion complex was confirmed by the shift to downfield regions of H3 and H5, which are located in the hydrophobic cavity of beta-cyclodextrin. It was also confirmed by the presence of minor peaks of Tarety oil on the proton NMR spectrum. The XRD pattern of beta-cyclodextrin showed intense sharp peaks that indicate the crystalline nature of the compound. On the other hand, the XRD pattern of the inclusion complex revealed a greatly reduced crystallinity in the complex system, as evidenced by fewer and broader peaks of lower intensity. When analyzing results after obtaining the nanoparticle size and the zeta potential of our inclusion complex and nanoparticles, we drew the conclusion that beta-cyclodextrin exerts a significant influence on the particle size, since all the systems loaded with beta-cyclodextrin Tarety oil complex are much smaller than those loaded with Tarety oil alone. In addition, the results indicate that the Tarety oil has a slightly positive zeta potential and causes an increase in the particle size when added to the arginate chitosan nanoparticles. The FTRR spectrum of beta-cyclodextrin and the inclusion complex also confirmed the successful synthesis of our inclusion complex as well as the nanoparticles. In the spectrum of nanoparticles, the broad band at 3349 was attributed to a stretching vibration of OH. The bending vibration of NH at 1587 and the asymmetric stretching of the carbonyl group at 1572 were characteristic of the presence of arginate and chitosan respectively. The TEM image shows that most of the particles are of irregular but generally spherical shape. The particles have a size that ranges from 50 to 100 nanometers. It was also observed that the particles have a tendency to agglomerate, which may affect their stability. From the same images, it was observed that the inclusion complex has a regular brick-like or rectangular morphology. On the other hand, the nanoparticles produced after coating the inclusion complex with arginate and chitosan were spherical in shape with a smooth surface. The difference in morphology of the complex from the nanoparticles show that the addition of arginate and chitosan brings some significant change to the system. The data in Table 2 expressed in terms of encapsulation efficiency suggests that the nanoparticles containing beta-cyclodextrin have a higher association efficiency, which is 93%, better than that of arginate and chitosan alone. The release patterns from the different nanoparticle formulations were biphasic, comprising of an initial quick release followed by a sustained continuous phase. The beta-cyclodextrin oil inclusion complex released target oil at a higher rate than the beta-cyclodextrin inclusion complex oil and arginate chitosan nanoparticles. In the case of the cyclodextrin containing system, only 26% of the oil was released after 24 hours, while 33% was released in arginate chitosan nanoparticles without cyclodextrin. This suggests that beta-cyclodextrin nanoparticles can be more effective in protecting the loaded drug in the gastric fluid, allowing a greater percentage of the drug to reach the small intestine, which is the main absorption site into the blood system. In conclusion, we were able to successfully synthesize beta-cyclodextrin target oil loaded with arginate and chitosan nanoparticles. We did so by encapsulating the beta-cyclodextrin target oil inclusion complex with arginate and chitosan into the arginate and chitosan polyelectrolyte complex. Beta-cyclodextrin formed a complex with the target oil and retained it within the core of arginate and chitosan polyelectrolyte complex, which greatly reduced the size of the nanoparticles. The inclusion complex formation led to a higher yield and better association efficiency of beta-cyclodextrin, arginate, and chitosan nanoparticles. Target oil release rate was lower in the acidic medium when compared to neutral pH. This suggests that the addition of beta-cyclodextrin to arginate chitosan nanoparticles is more effective in protecting the loaded drug in the gastric fluid and increases the solubility of the hydrophobic drug in the intestinal and blood fluid, and could allow improved absorption and bioavailability of the drug in vivo. The author wished to express their appreciation to the University Research Council of the University of Johannesburg, the Faculty of the Department of Chemical Science of the University of Johannesburg, the Faculty of Science, and we also want to acknowledge the financial support from the National Research Foundation of South Africa. Thank you very much for your attention.